Our story in Garland begins with a hope for the people, a vision for the city, and a mandate from the Lord. As Northplace leadership considered expanding our reach to another city, consultants were telling us, just go north to the more affluent areas. Yet God clearly said, lend to the poor and I will pay your debt. Our hearts were stirred for the city of Garland. We knew we did not need a building to serve the people, or at least initially. So that's exactly what we did. We started serving forgotten people in forgotten places before we even opened the doors of our church. We kicked it off with a Thanksgiving meal, inviting some of our closest new friends. More than 800 neighbors showed up. In addition to Sunday services, we kept serving. BBS in the apartments, nearby youth ministry. We started giving away meals, Easter outreaches, reaching hundreds and hundreds of people through our school program. And I remember giving away backpacks, and we did give over 2,000 backpacks to kids at risk. Let me tell you this, God moves when we open our hands and partner with His mission. We soon moved from one pack service to 2 services. God was changing lives. 60% of the attendees were unchurched. There was this buzz going on. People like Alicia and Luis showed up. They started coming to Northplace Garland, and they came in hurt, broken, and in desperate need for the Lord to intervene. They participated of many of the outreach events. They were committed to the vision of the house. A few years later, God completely healed their relationship. They got married soon, and after, they became an important part of our First Impressions ministry. Alicia was one of our best greeters, and Luis joined the parking team. God redeemed their pain to bear deep fruit in the Garland community. 3 generations in this family have been impacted, and their lives forever changed. The entire Romero family now attends Garland campus, and they serve in different teams while they continue to grow. While lives were continually being transformed and destinies being changed, in the winter of 2014, it all came to a screeching halt. We were kicked out of the facilities we were renting by a group of people who had taken control of the location that we were at. It felt like a kick in the gut, but this is what I do know. The night before that last Sunday that we had to vacate, a lady in our church named Rhonda Sparks called to encourage us and said, you will come back here and someone else will pay for it. But fast forward to the late summer of 2022, and I received a phone call. We were told to vacate our church building as it was going up for sale by the owners. It was a time to look for a new home. What most of us did not know was about another phone call that I received on that same week. This phone call was a different call, and it was totally unexpected. The building, which we were forced to vacate 8 years earlier, was again available. This was the building we were originally in. The church brokers for the church we were at knew our heart for the city and the impact we had had. When they asked, would you be interested in coming back? I immediately inquired about the cost, and I said, how much do you want for it? They said, well, there's an extensive qualifying process and many hurdles to overcome. But at the end of that challenging process, the building would actually become part of Northplace, and it would belong to Northplace free of charge. The words of Rhonda Sparks resonated in my heart once again, and they became alive. She had said, the people in Northplace will come back and someone else will pay for it. In December of 2022, we were giving the keys to the church building that God led us originally in 2014. Since then, we have been rapidly renovating and updating the building to receive the thousands and hundreds of new people that will be walking through our door of our Garland campus. Today, I stand in this new campus, a testament of God's faithfulness and a miracle of His generosity in fulfilling His word to His people.